Hello, everyone. I think we're live. So I'm gonna wait and see the comments. If you can tell me if you can hear me. So while you do that, I will look for my paper cutter. So tonight it's more of designer series paper with scrap, and tonight it's like very little scrap. I've been on the kick of that just because that I hear so often I get so much designer series paper and I don't use it. Oh, what the heck I did here? Not your hand, my hand. And so I want to make sure that you guys use your paper, and some of you don't want to toss like bits and pieces. So tonight it's bits and pieces, and I think you're going to love what I'm going to share with you. So, just a little bit of housekeeping before I get started. Like 2 weeks ago, I put on my Facebook that the 2 inch and the 1 3/4 inch circle punch was back in stock. Well, long story short, it was a glitch in the computer. So yesterday, Stampin'Up give a refund to everybody that purchased the circle punch, the 2 inch or the 1 3/4. Well, fast forward to today, not long from yesterday to today, the punch are really in. So if you're waiting for the 2 inch and the 1 3/4, they are in. Okay. And this time truly. So if you're one that place an order, or I place it for you, you're going to see a negative and then a positive and then back a negative in your account, because you pay, you get credited, and then you pay again. I am so sorry about that. Send you any kind of leftover soon? Yeah, I get a lot of strips sometimes. You know what? You guys just get me. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, wait a minute here. Wait a minute. Oh, you just get me an ID, Sue. So let me gather this here. Okay, so 2 weeks ago, okay, so now 1 minute, I cannot lose track of mine here. So that was the story of the punch. Now, many of you have been waiting for Dainty Flowers, Dainty, 1 minute, Dainty Delight. The dies were not orderable for quite a long time. It's back in. Many are asking for the Dainty Flower paper. That it's not. I'm sorry, I get something stuck in my tooth. That it's not, and it will not be, just because it was celebration paper. We will not get it again. Okay, so don't wait for that paper. It will not appear. But the die that was matching that, it's back in, and so you can order the bundle, so on. Country Bouquet, that's the one with the heart punch. So that it's back in stock also, and that one been back. I mean, we couldn't order it since January. So many of you been waiting on that one for a long time. Okay, so we got Dainty Delight, we got Country Bouquet. Oh, Gnome's Dies. So the gnome dies match with the gnome of the holiday catalog and match with the one that we get in the mini catalog, the spring mini catalog. That it's back in stock. And so while supplies last, everything I'm telling you, it's while supplies last, that I know. Another one that we've been waiting on was the frame florets. That was an older one that was early release, so on. That is back in stock. So pretty much everything been waiting, it's back in stock. The exception of the bunny punch. That one, it's not back in stock. If you're waiting for the clover punch, that one, it's not in stock, will not be in stock. It's sold out. But the bunny punch, it's say May. It could be before, because some of the stuff was like predict to April 17, and we got it now. The Memento Blacking, it's back in stock, and also the black stays on. So I think I cover pretty much of that. Okay, now 2 weeks ago we did the leftover with this here. Okay, that that beautiful Hello Irresistible. And you know that I use that thing like it's falling off the sky. I love that paper. I cannot say enough of that paper. Well, that paper was sold out, and guess what? It's back in stock. So you can order that also. And I thought that I would be too late for to do my Easter card. Well, you know what? I just discovered it was back in stock today. I would have done that today, my Easter card with that, but that's okay. I will do it next week. I so really the create on the fly. You're gonna know what it is. Voila! Is that the coolest thing or what? That is so simple because all that sky, it's the paper. So we will do this next week. And at the bottom, I'm not telling you which stamp set it is yet. I'm going to let you guess. I bet 90% of you won't be able to guess. Okay. So you guys can guess. You guys can try to guess what is that stamp set. So the paper, it's absolutely, except the ground that I stamp, the top is all that Hello Irresistible paper that it's online exclusive, that is back in stock. But that paper gonna go quick, I think. So you want I if you love scenery like I do, it's a paper you want to stock up because you already see a lot from me and you're going to see a lot more. And I think the three cross, it's perfect for Easter. Absolutely. So next week, I will share how to make that. So if you get that paper, awesome. Um, no, it's not the New Horizon. The paper, it is the Hello Irresistible. The paper, it's irresistible. It's what I'm making you guys guess. It's the stamp that I use at the bottom. Hello Irresistible. And that is, well, I got a few here. It's not all of it. So this is that paper. You know what? Let me flip you down. 1 minute. Let me flip you down. Okay. So this is the paper. It's a bit too light. 1 second. Let me make some magic here because, oops, not that. This. Let me make a little bit too bright for my convert. Okay. We're going to apply that and let's see how that works. Okay. So that is the Hello Irresistible. And I just got partial of the pack here. See that pretty print? 1 minute. I got a new pack someplace. Here is more of the, so that's that paper. It is part of the online exclusive. See, that looked like a sky to me. So this is the print that I use for my Easter. Okay. And right now, I don't see nobody that gets the stamp set. I'm just going to let you in the dust, I'm going to say, and I'm going to reveal it next week. You guys going to be shocked. It's a stamp set that I barely use. Okay. I don't even know if I use it till that card. Okay. And so I forgot to announce the winner of this. So somebody said I would like to have a scrap. So here, all those little, I'm going to fit as much as I can in the envelope. The winner was Colleen Lewis. So Colleen or Colleen Lewis, you are the lucky winner. Forgot to announce the winner last week. So this is going to be in the mail to you, Colleen, and I will add some of those strips so you can do your own card. And I get different design too on my blog. Now, that was 2 weeks ago. I wish I would have a bell that you guys say, ding, 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 ding. You forgot to announce the winner. So this was last week. It was a one sheet wonder that we did all those cards with the sun print. So that was the one sheet wonder. So, and then I add all the envelopes. So all this will go in the mail tomorrow. So Karen Harness, Harness. And Karen, I think that's that Karen you purchased from me recently. So I do have your address. So I will send that in the mail to you. So you get 7 cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 card that we done with the sun print, the one sheet wonder, and it was all fun full except one of them. Okay, man, do I feel like I'm talking 100 miles an hour. Okay, now for today, this is okay. I need to move this thing here. For today, we're gonna do. I call it a shutter card, but it's a faux shutter card. Okay, so we're gonna need a piece that match your paper, and I'm gonna have more sample to show with you. The more contrast you get in the paper, the better it's going to be, because you're going to see I did different one and I'm like, I don't know about that. So we're going to need a 3.5 by 3.5. And I really, really don't like this color today. One, it's bugging me. I want to say a bad words there. Oh, too much. Here we go. Not enough, too much. Here we go. Okay, so this is Blackberry Bliss, 3.5 by 3.5. Now, I'm going to use Calypso Coral that it's 3.25 by 3.25. Now we're going to use this one, and this it's the pretty print, the designer paper pretty print, and I think this is going to make an awesome contrast. Like I said, you want some to have a contrast, and I think these going to make a very big contrast that we're going to have a good one. So this is 3.25 and 3.25. We need to find the center. The easiest way, you can measure this way, measure that way, and so on, and boom, it takes forever. Anytime you need to find the center, it's the easiest way. It is, yes, I did make the tomb card a few years ago. Okay, so for this, the easiest way, anytime you need to find, it doesn't matter if it's an oval, a circle, a square, rectangle, it's okay. You do the same size. So this is 3.25 by 3.25. I'm using 3.25 by 3.25. You're going to fold it in half, and then you fold it back in half in the other direction. Now, this point, it's exactly your center. So I'm going to put that here. And not only that, I need to know my center, I want to have each side the center of it. So I'm going to do a line here. I'm using a pencil. You can use a pencil, a marker, doesn't matter. So I did a mark there, a mark there. Now you're going to take your square, because it happened to be a square, and you're going to put it diagonal at the bottom. Okay, diagonal at the bottom, a line and a line. So now you got your perfectly square. Now, I am using a retire punch. I'm the punch girl. I'm not the die girl. It give me hives. I'm joking here. I'm using the 2.5. That I find that to be a nice size. So I'm using the 2.5. And so if you don't have the punch, you can use some dies, or you can use smaller, but I find smaller would be very tight. So what you want to do is put it in the center. I push it all the way at the bottom, and then I lift about, I would say 1/8 of an inch. I make sure this is equally and this is equally, and I feel that's about right. I can go a little bit higher. So I guess that here, okay? And then I'm going to punch that. So boom, we get this. Now you can keep this for another project or whatever. Now with this here, we're going to do our shutter. So first thing we want, I'm going to do 1/2 inch. So I need about 3 inch, a little bit smaller than 3 would be okay. But I'm going to do 3 inch, and I'm going to need 4 strip of 1/2 inch. So 4. I put what I'm using in the description of the video, and also I put the measurement of this. I decide what I was doing today, so I went and put the thing there. Okay, so I got 4, so we need 4. I like to work with 3-inch. You don't want to go too much smaller. It's going to be too long, but it's better too long than too small. You're going to understand in a minute. I'm going to keep this here. Maybe we're going to put that inside. Now, for the next one, we're going to use another 3-inch, but this one, we're going to need a strip of 1 1/4. So we're going to do strip of 1 1/4, and we need 4 of that also. Okay, 1 1/4, and we're going to need 4 of them. So you see, if you get scrap paper, this would be perfect. Now the next one, we're going to go at 3-inch again. And again, it's going to be 1/2 inch, okay? I don't think I get 3 in that, so I'm going to go here. Boom, boom. And I need 4 also. So 4 strip of 1/2 inch. So we're going to go here. And then we're going to go here. Et voila. Okay, now we're ready to get jiggy with it, like I say. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my silicone mat. I know, I got the silicone mat here, and voila. Okay, I am so excited about this card. Did I tell you that yet? You bet I did. So next week I will share how to do that. You need your Hello Irresistible paper that is while supplies last, or it is part of the online exclusive, and it's back in stock today. Now, we're going to use tumble glue for this. I like to use tumble glue just because it's a good combination. I mean, it's something that we can move it around. I'm going to start with the Blackberry Bliss strip. So those 4 strips, I like to start one corner to the other corner diagonal. So I'm going to put inside the lines here. Oh, do I need a new... Okay, this one, it seemed to... You know what? 1 minute. 1 minute. I get more of that. One memento. Okay. It feel empty too, not just clogged up. It feel empty. Okay. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go here, and we're going to go there and there. You see, I'm putting it inside the line. So that's why we're doing the line. And this here, I got a card. I'm going to show it. It was S. Pinner. Who is S. Pinner? I'm not sure. But I had that a long time ago. I'm not sure how she done it, but that's how I do mine. And so I want this side to be in the front. So it's going to go face down. And I'm going to put that to the corner of my lines. So you just want to go at the corner of your lines. Like this. Now flip this down. Okay, I'm going to have to stand up. Maybe my head's going to be in the view, but that's okay. Okay, now we're going to go the other direction. We're going to go inside there, there, there. Now we're going to take this, and you want at the corner of the paper now, because, you know, we don't see the line anymore, but we see the paper. So we're going to go there. And for me, I did a few yesterday and today. I started yesterday, and then I went to town today with them pretty much. You want to, for me, just those dots of glue were good. Okay. Wave of stamp. Is that the wave? I have to look. What did I use? No, nobody guessed yet. Nobody guessed. I had to look at the name of the stamps that I use. Okay, so now You see where I'm going now with that, right? Never mind if you get a bit of glue on the side there. Don't worry about the little stuff. We can erase that later. Now we're going to take the 1.25 inch, and those one going to go flat, 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 flat. So what I mean by that, go at the top, and that's what I'm saying. I don't know how S. Penner did it. That's how I did it. I want the one with the little detail there. Gonna put that there, and it don't go all the way the width. It's to cover the center, okay? And then I like I said, for all of them, I work top, bottom, or diagonal, diagonal. I find that the easiest way to work this. No, my card don't use mountain air. Okay, so mountain air, you know that I use that quite a bit because it's a scenery stamp. I'm gonna be honest with you. The stamp that I use on my, I love to make you guess. It's just like making the kids guess at Christmas. I don't think it's a stamp that I use. I don't even know if it had ink till this week. So now I'm going to go to this corner here. And then this corner here. Okay, now we're going to bring back our cheat sheet that I call, okay? The cheat sheet, it's out to find the corner or the center, right? Maybe I went heavy on, let me grab, don't taste good that, whoo! Don't lick your finger with mono liquid glue block. Don't taste good at all. Oh, heck no. Don't taste good, my friend. Okay, I bet you see where we're going with that, right? Okay, now, and let's flip that the other way. Now, we're gonna go corners. Okay, where is, so I need to do this again. So one corner, you're gonna put your line, and then go at the bottom, diagonal, so then it give you your lines, oops, and lines. I feel that this is bigger. 1 minute, I get an error here. I get an error. 1 minute. This is too big, too big, too big. Let me see. That's what happened maybe when you talk. I bet it's 1 inch. Let me try 1 inch. That was cockeye. Okay, you know what? It's just paper. It's just paper. I'm gonna go with 1 inch. I swear it was 1.25. 1 minute. It's just happened to the best one, right? Okay, I'm gonna cut that at 1 inch. Let me pull this one here. And yep, it is 1 inch. I'm gonna have to fix that, okay? I told you 1.25, it's 1 inch. So we're gonna go 1 inch. We need 4 of them. 1 inch. Okay, a little bit of glue there. I'm gonna have to take care of that. It is 1 inch. Okay, 1 minute. I get something to clean that. 1 second. I'm using just hand sanitizer here. Usually with glue too, I like W40. Oh, is that called an Irish fold? I call that a shutter because you're going to see when I'm done, it looks like a shutter. So we'll see. Maybe I should call it the Irish fold. Who knows? Okay, so let's do some trim right now. Maybe that's going to help me. So we're going to, and usually I say go from the back. This one I like to go in the front so I can see the front and the front. Oops. And the front. Okay, it's not 1 1/4, but it is one. 1 minute here. I get a little bit of a mess. Okay. Oh, my dog, you guys stink. Okay, now we're going to go back and we're going to put glue up here and put that right there. And then I'm going to put glue here and put that right there. You guys eat glue in school? I don't recommend it. I don't like the taste of it. Here I get a little bit that pass. 1 second. It's just like a snip, but that snip, it's driving me nuts. Is that funny sometimes? What drive you nuts and what don't? Okay, before I glue back here, let me see, it is 1 inch. See, it all go perfectly now. First, I thought, oh, the corner, it's very small for my greeting. Well, doy. Okay, it's 1 inch. I will fix that because I put the measurement. I will fix that soon that we're done, okay? No, it's not the inspiration of wave. I love you guys guessing. I love it. So you know what? So you guys can be prepared for next week. I'm gonna tell you at the end of the broadcast. You guys gonna have to ring the bell. I'm putting it right here so I can remember. Okay. Yeah, I did use that stamp set, but not much. I'm gonna give you a little in. Maybe I used it when I was in Livingston. Okay, see? It's coming along good, right? No, it is not sea turtle. It's not uniquely artistic. Now we need to bring our cheat sheet here back. And it is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, fold in two and fold in two. Holly, your date stood you up tonight. Did you send her a memo? Say, where are you? Here, a line there and a line there. And maybe it's a different way to do that. Like I said, I don't like to watch other people just because that I don't like to hear, oh, she copied me. Well, I get a card. It must have been in the swap. So I copied that, but I don't know how she put it together. That's my way of putting it together. So now again, we're going to do like we did the first round. The the corner to the corner there. So inside my line, inside the line, inside the line, inside the line. And like so. Never mind if it passed, okay? It could be shorter. Absolutely, it could be shorter. But this way I don't have to fight it to make sure that it fit. Now, I like to flip it and make sure that it's straight before I do the other one. Absolutely, you should. Send her a memo and say, hello, did you stoop me up tonight? I like it when those two are just picking constantly. Yes, I am talking about Michelle and Ollie. Okay, now, oops, here. No, it's not the wave of inspiration. It is not the wave. This year I try to make it straight, okay? So I go line in line, but and I try to make it straight. So you see, you don't have the mark anymore, but you get the pin there. So you see, I get a very nice square here, right? This corner can be higher a little bit, but I'm going to turn around and this look perfect. So that is the way that I could think of it. So I saw, oh, there she is. There she is. You were way too quiet. I think you're late to the date, Michelle. So That's why it looked like that faux shutter card. And some of you said, what you guys said, Irish? And me, I call it faux thing. But this is my best one in all. I'm going to share the other one that I made just because the color are very much a big contrast. Okay. So you don't have to use the paper from the same pack. You can use any kind of scrap paper. It's not oceanfront. Again, usually I say from the back, but this, it's got so much from the back. This one, we're going in the front and remove the excess. And you're going to say, why do you put it so long? I rather have too long than too short trying to manage it. Here we go. Voila. Okay, now for, yep, guys, Mickey make dinner. So you go eat supper with him. Here we go. Now for the, you need a small grating that's, this one here need to be trimmed. 1 second. Here we go. You need a small grating to fit in this little bitty hole, okay? So what I think it is, I use, and that again, I didn't use it and it's about to retire. I wanted to do a cell phone with that. It's just a note. This is what I got some old of my cell phone card that I did way back, way back. See this? See? And then this one, that's what I wanted to do with this also. And it's been on my desk. And did I do it yet? No. What am I waiting for? I don't know. Okay. And so I got a scrap paper here, and we're going to use the stamp set, just a note. And I got blackberry ink over here. And I like to have a scrap paper the first. I like to stamp once first, and then, so let's see what we get here. Oh, I could re-ink this. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and voila. So now that's too big. You don't need a perfect square. You don't need a perfect rectangle and so on. Just, you can have a smaller piece. I just grab a piece of scrap paper. Now what I'm going to do is take glue, put it all around, and take just my note. Where is my plastic thing? So it don't go all over. Now I'm going to center this. Voila. And I could have embossed that. I could have. I embossed one of it, and I kind of like it with embossed, to be honest. So it's too late because I get my, well, I could always emboss it with my words there too. I could. You know what? I really like it embossed. I'm embossing the whole shebang. Yep, I am. So I'm going to use, where is my favorite? Can you guess my favorite for this track? Well, it's the one in the basic, one of the new one I really like, but that one, it's not available at this time. So one that it's awesome, that it's one of the trio in the basic. I absolutely love this. But I'm going to use the Time Worm Type 3D. And I'm going to emboss all that, even with the wording there. Okay, so let me emboss this. Woo! Okay, 1 second. I just love the look of the emboss on that frame. I think it's make it, I don't know, it give a, and I don't think like big, like the, I don't know, like brick and that would be much, but see, it's really finished the outline. And because it was 3 layer, it barely embossed on this one. So that's perfectly good. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and attach that to the Blackberry Bliss. So we're going to go ahead. So I bet many of you are going to say, can we do that with cardstock? Absolutely, you can do that with cardstock. Just note that cardstock, it's a lot more thick than designer series paper. So it's going to be thicker, okay? I don't think with cardstock you would be able to emboss all that. It would be very tough on the embossing shebang. Okay, now I need to decorate this, and I didn't bring nothing, but I know where the paper is. So let me, I want the Blackberry Bliss here. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use the Blackberry Bliss. Oh, you know what? Blackberry Bliss, it's on the thing. So 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me grab another piece of scrap paper here. Is that the right print? Well, it's not, but that's okay. I'm talking to myself. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. It's just that when you're alone and you want to have a good answer, you talk to yourself. No, it is not the wave of inspiration. It's not the bear in wildlife. It's not the seaside by the bay. I'm going to give you another tip. I used that when I was in Livingston. Maybe I use it here too, but mainly when I was in Livingston. And then we're going to cut that at 4 1/4. And I'm going to go ahead and, here it is. Vanilla. This one, this paper, most of the print, I like it with vanilla. Very good question, Sherry. It is with vanilla. So it's a hair too big. That happened when I want the full thing. So I turn it from the back. Except today we did the front for the frame there, but usually it's from the back. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to put that right here. See how it dressed that up. And I'm going to go and, do I want some bling on this? You know what? I think, okay, 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. I did that in another card and I love it. 1 minute. Okay, I am using, label me lovely. That is a punch that I use a lot, okay, a lot. So this one, I just going to cut that this way. And I'm going to go ahead on this side. So that's going to be the right side. And I'm going to go ahead and put that right here. It's just make a nice little something decoration, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead, put that right here. This print, it's very light. You know, some of the print are darker, but that's okay. I'm going to put, 1 minute, don't put that too tight. I think that I still, okay, I need 4. I'm going to do 4" and then I'm going to do 3/4. 4 by 3/4. And I'm going to add one of this strip over here too. I just want it more darker. Here we go. How about that? And then inside, I'm going to go ahead and do a 1" of this. And then I'm going to do 1/2" of this. And that was 4. So you see where the create on the fly come handy? I just do it as I go. On the ocean. No, it's not on the ocean. I love it. Nobody got it. I don't think so. If somebody got it, oh, somebody did. Merry, merry whistling. Merry whistling. Ding, 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 ding. You are the winner. Paradise, Paradise Palm. She is. We do have a winner, and it is Mary Whistling. So, Mary, you know what? You go at frenchiestamps.com. You give me your address, and I'm going to send you a card just because that you guys really try hard all night. See how that finished the inside good? So it's a just a note, and boom. How about that? So I didn't put in the description though the punch. I will add the punch. I will add the embossing folder. Now, do you guys want to see all the other one that I did? Next week we will have a winner for this, okay? Oh, this is very, very dry. I mean, dry like desert dry. 1 minute. So so you guys know what we're going to do next week. So I hope that you're really going to and come and invite your friends, tell them to order their paper. So you guys, and it's such an easy card, such an easy card. So this is the card. Like I said, the paper do it all. And this here, that's what I used to do the ground. The paradise, see? I just stamped that with the green. That's it. How simple is it? It cannot get any more simple than that, right? Because the sun rise, it's all done for you and so on. So that's the set that I use. I'm going to leave it right there because I know next week that's what it is. So here, I call that a shutter card. It's kind of a full shutter card. See how it is? And I saw some of you say the Irish fold. Well, for me, I call it the shutter card. It just looked like that camera shutter. So I try it all with the pencil, perfectly pencil, all in the black and white. See, you don't have enough contrast. For me, that was not a winner. I like the layout and so on, but for me, it was not, it was like something missing. Now, I did it with Hues of Happiness. And this print, it's not the same of that one, but it's almost similar. So I would need to have a different color print there. So you see, the more contrast you get, the better it is, okay? Okay, so you're going to see all the difference between of them. Now this one, it's a little bit better. That's the pencil, the same paper than that one, but I use the not the lipstick, what it's called, the polish pink, a color that I don't use often. The polish pink I thought would look good with the black, and you see I embossed the black. Oh, you don't really see, but it's embossed with that basic one. And so this one here, I ink, drag my ink pad with the polish pink. This is the full strength, nothing. And this print also, I use the polished pink on top of it. So that it's all that black and white paper. It's the same than this one, but I use some ink on the paper. Okay. And then this with the Hues of Happiness. And then this one here, it's with the pretty print. My favorite one, it's going to be the one that we did tonight, just because the contrast, you really see kind of that shutter look. That's the only reason. This one you kind of see, but not as much as this one. So the more contrast you're going to have, the more how can I explain that? The more that it looked like a shutter. You know, it's a shutter, not a shutter that you put on the house, my friend. Don't think I'm talking about those shutter. It's the shutter of the camera, the old-fashioned camera when it closed and open. That's what I'm talking about. So I think I get one here. Do I have one? Maybe the batteries are dead, but let's see here. See how it goes? So that's what it reminds me of. One of those camera shutters. So that's about it. So I will mail the winner of last week and the week before. I will mail that tomorrow. And then if you get next week, you know which one we're going to do. If it's anything you would like to see, just send me a memo. and I would be more than happy to bring that to life. So I hope you enjoyed today. I surely did. And I will fix the measurement. Remember, I said 1 1/4, but it is 1 inch. The rest it's good. And I would add more the supplies like the label me pretty, label me lovely, the punch that we use, and then also the embossing folder. It's the time worn. That is it, my friend. Till next time, happy stamping. Bye bye for now.